A pathway of legends and empires. Imagine a time when camel caravans traversed vast deserts, carrying silk, spices, and ideas between mighty empires. The Silk Road was not just a single route but a sprawling network of trade paths that connected the East and West for over 1,500 years. It wasn't just about commerce. This legendary highway shaped cultures, sparked innovations, and changed the course of history. The birth of the Silk Road. The Silk Road began during China's Han Dynasty, 206 BCE 220 CE, when Emperor Wu sent the explorer Zhang Qian westward to form alliances against nomadic tribes. Zhang Qian's journeys revealed unknown lands and potential trade partners, leading to the establishment of trade routes stretching from China to the Mediterranean. The name, Silk Road, comes from the prized Chinese silk that fascinated the Romans and other Western civilizations. However, silk was just one of many goods exchanged. Spices, gold, glass, precious stones, and even exotic animals traveled along these routes. A network of routes, not just one road. Contrary to its name, the Silk Road was a complex web of land and sea routes. The northern route, from China through the steppes of Central Asia to the Black Sea. The southern route, through the deserts of Persia and India. The maritime Silk Road, connecting China to Southeast Asia, India, Arabia, and East Africa via sea. Key cities like Samarkand, Kashgar, Constantinople, Istanbul, and Xi'an thrived as bustling trade hubs where merchants, scholars, and travelers mingled. More than just goods, the exchange of ideas. The Silk Road was a highway of culture, religion, and knowledge. Buddhism spread from India to China and beyond. Paper and gunpowder traveled from China to the Islamic world and Europe. Greek and Roman science and philosophy influenced Eastern thinkers. Diseases, like the Black Death, also spread along these routes, reshaping populations. Decline and legacy. By the 15th century, the Silk Road declined due to the rise of sea trade thanks to explorers like Zheng He and later European voyages. The fall of the Mongol Empire, which had once secured safe passage. Political instability and the Ottoman Empire's control over key routes. Yet, its impact endures. It laid the foundation for globalization. Inspired modern projects like China's Belt and Road Initiative. Left behind archaeological treasures, from the terracotta warriors to the cave libraries of Dunhuang. Conclusion. The Silk Road's eternal influence. The Silk Road was more than a trade network, it was the world's first great cultural exchange, shaping economies, religions, and technologies across continents. Today, its legacy reminds us that connection and exchange have always driven human progress. Would you have braved the deserts and mountains to journey along the Silk Road? That's the spirit. If you could travel back in time, which part of the Silk Road would you explore first? Epic destinations along the Silk Road. 1. Chang'an, Xi'an, China, the eastern starting point, home of the terracotta army and bustling markets. 2. Samarkand, Uzbekistan, a jewel of Islamic architecture, where turquoise-domed mosques dazzled travelers. 3. Bukhara, Uzbekistan, a center of learning, where scholars traded ideas as eagerly as spices. 4. Persian caravanserais, Iran, rest stops where weary merchants shared tales under starry desert skies. 5. Constantinople, Istanbul, Turkey, the gateway to Europe, where East met West in a whirl of trade and intrigue. Or maybe you'd dare to cross the Taklamakan Desert, known as the Sea of Death, or brave the Pamir Mountains. What would you trade, as a merchant? Silk, porcelain, or gunpowder from China? As a spy, secrets between empires, like Marco Polo's adventures. As a scholar, Buddhist scriptures or Greek philosophy. The Silk Road was the ultimate adventure. Would you survive the bandits, sandstorms, and cultural clashes? Let me know your Silk Road fantasy. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more. See you soon.